Hello everybody and welcome back to another Final Fantasy XIV video. And today's video we're going to continue on with the main scenario quest. And in the last video we saw that they had the Ultima weapon ready. So in this video I'm pretty sure we're going to be figuring out how to counteract Ultima weapon. So let's get to it. What are those? Alright, so we have to go and talk to the leaders. Alright, and then we're going to go to the Husting Strip, I believe. We'll see. Because I think the Ruby Road is one where all those... Yeah. The Ruby Road is the one where all the merchants right by the Adventurers Guild is. So we're going to run over here and then we're going to go up those long stairs over there. I just pointed at my screen like you guys could see that, so this is going to be a good video. So yeah, we're going up these stairs right here, and then we're going to talk to the person with the notification over their head.
We keep treading the same ground.
Van Belsar's demands are clear.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight, but if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
It has been 5 years since the calamity, and our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call upon them to risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict. Conflict, I say, though that would imply forces set in opposition. If the combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror, what meaningful resistance can we offer? We who struggle to quell the foes who rise up within our own borders.
Long have we fought the primals, but to what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again. Are we to play this profitless game for the rest of days? I, for one, grow tired of it. Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
By the 12, though neither of you cried surrender, your every word betokened it. Not that I deny there is truth in what you say, nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah is ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing. My flames struggle to bear the burden. I put on a grand show at the Remembrance service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
Do not blame yourself, Raoban. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same. Our citizens had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent. Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being? While we labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
Aye, which is why we look to others to safeguard our future. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Alas, they are gone, and the Black Wolf is at our door.
Admiral! I fear you are mistaken.
Alfinord, Minfilia, and Seven Hells. Master Garland?
And you, dear friend.
By Ralga, you're alive. All of you.
As we approached, I would swear I heard talk of surrender. But I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garlean's offer to vanquish the Primals would be folly. Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the Primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become. Primals enter this world when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate. Nothing is more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garlean's proposed solution.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face. Yet you must not give in.
Aye. Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what you fought for, what you were willing to die for. Let the memories rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight. And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
A great man once said that a shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Raoban?
Sid,
Your words stir and shame me in equal measure. How could I contemplate surrender? I know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight. We Gridanians have no love for war, yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change. Gridania will go to war. We will fight the Empire for the sake of the realm and all who abide here.
At long last, I hear words worthy of a founder of the Alliance. Raoban, are we to be outdone?
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve. But no man knows better than I that if you want aught, you'd best be ready to die for it. With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We Uldans who have turned sand into gold know this well. How many times have we fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
Reckless, the lot of you, like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round. On account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all. Those who would pick a quarrel with us must choose. Back down, or go down with all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa will be waiting for them.
If our realm is to be free of this pall of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
For Eorzea!
We must needs consider how the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
The Maelstrom will secure strategic points along the coastline.
In the meantime, the flames will deploy at...
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts. Pray leave the military matters to us, and retire to the waking sands. We will send word anon.
Alright, so we're gonna go back to the Waking Sands. You guys can, well, if you've been doing the, if you've been following the stream, kind of like a guideline, you guys can do a Vesper Bay Aetheryte ticket, and it'll take you directly to Vesper Bay. Or you can, for free, teleport to Horizon with a Aetheryte ticket, just a normal one, and then go from there to Vesper Bay in the Waking Sands. I am going to do the long way. I'm going to teleport out of here and then just ride my mount all the way there, and I will see you guys over there. I thought that was like a special event or something. I am going to include that because, wow, that surprised me. But really what it was, just a mount that can carry somebody and they're able to fly. But yeah, that surprised me. Anyway, here we are at the Waking Sands, and we're going to go talk to Minfilia. And let's go into the solar.
I cannot well express my relief to think that the Alliance came so close to surrender.
But the fire in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather? I would know something. Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped them to find it again. Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How
Oops.
It's all right, Cid.
We must needs plan our next move. Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Cid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
We haven't a moment to waste. All right, let's do this.
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him in thrall to an Ascian. Mayhap you know this already, but the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form. Since time immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos from the shadows. That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness. One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
This is a crystal of darkness.
A mere replica, created using data obtained from anomalous crystals found across Eorzea.
It comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldessian, our distant allies. Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him. It was for this reason that none among us foresaw the danger in sending him to investigate the Ascians alone.
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louisoix. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
Yeah. He would volunteer for everything and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
The crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to relinquish control over him. You have proven the stoutest of allies, standing with us through thick and thin. Yet the most perilous struggle is still to come. For the sake of the realm, and Thancred, I ask that you lend us your strength once more. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. As I am sure you are aware, the realm was saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light. What you may not be aware of is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain comparisons. I must confess, you do remind me of them. Yet remember this, however glorious the past, it is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present. A new darkness threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior. I believe that you are he, a warrior of light, here in the present, guided by the crystal's will. Come, my friends, let us fight to safeguard the future of our beloved Eorzea.
How did it jump from 48, from like 46 to 49? Alright. Alright, so we're gonna have to do some side quests to get up to level 49. The best place I can think of doing the side quests would be at Camp Dragonhead. Well, not Camp Dragonhead, the observatory or observation, whatever it's called. That's the town before Camp Dragonhead, but there's no aetheryte there, so we have to teleport to Camp Dragonhead, and then we can go down here, because I think there is a special side quest. Yeah, see? So it has like a little plus symbol on there. So I'll do that. If that's not enough, I may just stop the recording and do the highest dungeon possible. And then once I get that done, then start the recording again. Because I don't think I learned anything at level 49. No. And no. Yeah. So let's see. In here. I talk to him. Alright. So now we need to go over here. And this actually unlocks a side dungeon. So you don't have to unlock this dungeon, but I'm gonna unlock this one. And there's another dungeon that I'm going to be unlocking and doing as well. I just knew where this dungeon was. Okay, so it's all the way in here is where the... So if you come here, you can go to the entrance. And if you click on that, it'll take you to the duty finder. So if you go to duty finder, then it pretty much takes you to the same place. So I'm gonna register for this, and depending on how long it takes to get into the dungeon, I may cut it out. We'll see. Oh, that took no time at all. Okay. So we're gonna commence. The one thing I miss though is healers having protect. Oh. There we go. Commence. Say hi, and then get ready to get ready for the tank to be healed. Oh, forgot about my fairy. Alright, and then start doing some AoE damage. Right now, with us having... Oh, it's gonna hurt. Whoa. Yeah, but like I was saying before I got pretty much destroyed by that, was right now, like with the Aether Flow being like that, we can actually energy drain and we'll get MP back because our Aether Flow is already ready to be activated again. But once we get farther along in dungeons, we're actually going to be using more of the Aether Flow abilities. Get everybody some shields and then start AoEing. Almost had it. Alright, so everybody got the countdown. So you have to stand in the little highlighted circles, and once you do that, you'll get the countdown completed. So this boss, you just stand in here to be able to damage him. And then at certain points, the crystals will actually lose their power. But there also be ads that get summoned. So you gotta deal with him, the ads, and making sure the crystal doesn't disappear. Do they disappear? Should have disappeared already. Yeah, there it goes. Starting to dim. So now we need to head over to another crystal. Oh. Okay, well I guess you're not there. Now we're gonna move. And then I'll stand behind the tank and make sure that he's able to pick them up. And I'm at level 49. So that's good news. There we go. I actually got something I needed, so that's some good news. Alright, so up here you have to be careful because you can be knocked down. And that's not something like people know, especially about this dungeon, is depending on what spell hits you or whatever, you can't be knocked down off of here, or you can run off as well. But as a healer, I ran off because I didn't know you could actually fall down. And needless to say, I did not survive down there because there's a bunch of ads down there. And so we all had to start at the beginning of the dungeon again to work our way back. You don't have to fight any of the ads you already fought, or any of the bosses that you fought when you return to the beginning of the dungeon. It's just more time consuming than what you really would like. So see, we're actually using that more now, just because of the fact that it's a lot easier using instant heal. And the tank ran away. It's a lot easier using the instant heal versus having to wait for the heal time to charge up, so you can do it while running. And this I'm be getting hit apparently, so I can't even heal. There we go. And the reason why my spells were canceling sometimes because the ads that stayed away from our tank got aggroed on me because I was healing. So I wasn't able to complete any of the spells because they kept getting canceled. But we still did it. We're still good. Alright, this guy is going to be doing a bunch of AoE damage and elbow drops. So you just gotta watch out for the AoE, watch out for the elbow drops. See that right there? That hits behind them. So if you stand like right here, he'll be fine. Well, as long as you don't get an AoE thrown at you. Because they constantly throw AoEs throughout the whole battle. They do pretty decent damage. There we go. Honestly, the best place to stand for this is right behind him, so you can get all your party members, because they normally are either behind him or separated behind him. But that's also the worst place to stand for him. Alright, we'll see if it's a weapon. Nope. And no. I don't need those, so I'm gonna pass on them and be good to go. If I do get... So if you do get other weapons here and you're never gonna need them, you can actually do an expert delivery. And you can sell them to your grand company, so whichever grand company you choose. And what I'll do is I'll give you extra seals to use however you want. Alright, this one's good. So now we gotta go over to this one. And you're gonna stand in there. Please heal. Yeah, those things are aggroed on me again, so they are canceling out my healing. See, that's the only thing you got to worry about as a tank is when you have ads that are far away attacking ones and you're only getting the ones that are close by. The ones that are attacking from far away, they'll hit your healer. Can't see, now I can see, now I'm in an AoE. There we go. Alright, is this the one I'm thinking of? I doubt it. Because there's this really cool, like, mid-boss fight. This is the end boss, so no, it's not. So he flips down, yells at you. So you just go forward. And he's going to do that little slashing attack. If you have him facing the party, he will hit everybody. Alright. So we actually got pretty good DPS party. There we go. Got him good. And now I'm just gonna go through and heal him up. Actually pretty good right now. I can do energy drain to get my MP back up a little bit. So if you step in those little black voids, they will explode. I forgot about them, honestly. And see, I was standing right behind the tank just to show that when you do stand right there, it actually does hit you. Ooh. I thought that black mage was gone. Alright, so I'm going to do tank for the player accommodation, and then I will greed that, and pass on that, because I don't want the roll. And then, if anybody's still in, good game. So actually I got 2 things I needed out of there, which is good, because I needed the belt and that jacket. So equip that, but it'll be better once I get my chest piece. So once I get to level 50, which ain't too far away. And let me show you the expert delivery. So go to New Gridania. So this character's main purpose is to get him to Shadowbringers, so that way I can continue on my main account. But I am going to show you all the different job quests, class quests between all the jobs. I'm going to catch up on my Discipline of Hand on this one to where my main character is, and the Discipline of Land where my main character is. And then And then once I get this character's level up to where it'll be at the last expansion, I'll switch over to my main account. But I'm going to go in here, and I think it's the officer. Yeah, no, right there. So you can go here, do expert delivery. Oh, you got to get Sergeant 2nd class. Alright, let me see. Nope. I'm not gonna found a free company. Okay, so what, is it this one? Okay. So I think at the next SEALs rank, I'll get it. Okay. So I need to... Okay. So I can't do this till I get the Sergeant 2nd class. So I need to do supply and provisioning until I get there. Or you can do fates. Fates also give you seals. But if you apply for a promotion, you'll see that you have to have 2,000 seals. So once I get the 2,000 seals, I'll apply for the rank, and then I'll be able to show you guys the expert delivery. But we're actually going to go back to Horizon because we need to... I can't do it in time. Because we need to go back to Waking Sands to accept the 49 quest. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to the Waking Sands, and then I'll meet you guys over at the Waking Sands. And here we are at the Waking Sands. So we're going to run into here. And then we're going to enter the solar again. Let me fix my HUD layout. And now we can talk to Minfilia about the level 49 quest, the main scenario quest. But that's going to be it for this video. In the next video, I'm going to see if I can get to level 50. And if I get to level 50 before I start recording, then I'll start recording right after I get to level 50, so that you guys can see the job quests and everything. But if I'm not at level 50 at the next recording, then I'm going to go do the other dungeon I was talking about, where there's another optional dungeon that we can do before we get to the trial and raid of the end of A Realm Reborn. If you guys like this video, you like this series, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you want to see my full walkthrough, I'll put a little link at the top right corner of your screen, and it'll take you to my full walkthrough. If you have any suggestions or anything like that, leave them down below in the comment area. This is Trent. Take care.